Everyone is at a moment where they were so stressed and didn't know what to do. Whether you were on vacation, you were at school, you were at work, or anywhere. They then most likely made an irrational decision where they later faced many repercussions from that decision and regretted the choice they made. If they would have stopped in the moment and thought of all the other solutions to their problem, they would have most likely made a rational decision where they faced little to no consequences later. As a student, I can think of many times where I might have made an irrational decision and I thought about it. I'm sure as a professor too, or another student, you have made one before, or almost made one, in the heat of the moment. When coronavirus started spreading really bad, and all classes were moved to online, I thought about dropping my current classes and not taking any more classes until we were back to in-person classes, because I learned better that way. If I would have done that, I would have lost all the progress I had made in my current classes, and I would have pushed back my graduation date. Daniel Levitin gave a podcast speech about how to stay calm under stressful situations. I think he lists many good tips that everyone should follow. Daniel Levitin is also a neurosurgeon. He discussed how cortisol levels rise in the brain when we're stressed. Cortisol increases your heart rate, clouds your judgment, and modulates your adrenaline levels. It also shuts down systems such as your digestive system, your libido, and your logical thinking when you're stressed. That is why many times you make irrational decisions. Many steps to stay calm include using your perspective hindsight. Look ahead at things that could go wrong and look at other solutions and other things that could eliminate them from going wrong. Such as, around your house, designate one area, like a little table, a bowl on your table, or anywhere, where you could put things that you easily lose, such as your keys, your wallet, your ID, anything like that. There is a structure in the brain called the hippocampus that has evolved over thousands of years to keep track of location of important things. That way, if you designate one area, your brain will remember it and you won't lose things. For traveling, you could take pictures of your ID, your passport, your credit cards, email it to yourself, and save it in your cloud. That way, if you lose it during travel, you have it and you can get replacements easier. Medical decisions are by far the hardest decisions and the most stressful decisions. Sometimes they happen abruptly, but sometimes you can prepare for them. When going to the doctors, think of any questions you might have beforehand, therefore you can ask your doctor. Ask all the pros and the cons of any medical decision you are making. Think of questions ahead of time and write them down, therefore you don't forget them. Don't be scared to have a conversation with your doctor. That way, when making a stressful medical decision, you know all the pros and cons. The last step, which is the most important step to me, train yourself to think ahead of time. What failures might come, and put systems into place to minimize damage or stop it from coming. I am eager to learn about all the speeches y'all give, and I am eager to learn about what I can learn from your speeches. I hope you enjoyed my speech, and I hope you use these steps in the future.